on, everybody? After a long time of collecting collector's tokens, I have finally collected enough to unlock Bast. So we're going to see a couple Bast decks come to the channel soon. First is going to be a Bast negative Silver Surfer deck. I don't know if Angela's the best choice in here, but I just really like Angela in negative decks. So we're rocking Bast, we're rocking a bunch of powerful 3-drops that have strong abilities but weaker power. Iron Man is just, I can't not put Iron Man in a negative deck. I was considering dropping Angela for like Adam Warlock to try and draw more of my negative cards. And I still might do that, but this is just the initial draft that I came up with when I was putting this deck together. So we're going to play this one today. Tomorrow we'll probably play a quote-unquote regular Bast Surfer deck where it's not negative based. We'll probably remove Iron Man, probably remove Mr. Negative, and make this a more typical Bast Silver Surfer alone type thing. But for now, we are playing this deck today, so let's hop on into it and see how we can do. I have a love-hate relationship with Mr. Negative decks. They're a lot of fun, obviously, when they work. I just typically have a thing where either I don't ever draw a negative, or I draw all the cards I want to flip, like Iron Man, before ever drawing negative. So this is looking like it's going to be one of those games, probably, but it's good to highlight the realistic, or I guess the reality of playing a negative deck. Jeepers. We'll play Psylocke anyway, just on the off chance we top deck Mr. Negative. Other than that, I'm not really sure what we're doing this game. Bast would be actually quite nice to draw here. If we're not going to be able to negative these guys, you know, powering them all up would be pretty sweet. But, alas, we do draw Mr. Negative. So now the question becomes, do I play him on Machine World and give it to them? If they're an ongoing deck, there is a small chance that they are playing Iron Man, so we're not going to mess with that. We've got a flipped Angela. I mean, if you want another Ironheart, you can have her. I mean, Bishop sucks to hit, but I don't know if Bishop was my, like, one of the top cards left in my deck. Although if I just top deck, like, Bast now, it's not as good. Wolfsbane is a good one to have, though. Part of me just wants to drop the Iron Man this turn. Just kind of like hit like that. I think I'll do it. Because then next turn, if I draw something that's been flipped, what do I have left? I have Bast left, and I have... I can't remember off the top of my head. But there's Bast and one other card left in deck. So if it's not Bast, we can play potentially that other card. Oh, it's probably Wong. So if I draw Wong, Wolfsbane, Silver Surfer next turn, that's obviously just incredible.
I am Iron Man.
But we do not. Okay, so we still need to have other decisions take place.
Opponent snapped.
So a world where we don't Surfer this game. If I just play Surfer here, This will go up 4 to 18. What if I did something like that? Or if I did that to give this a little extra power. Screw it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be a little short with the Enchantress. Looks like I would have needed to play Wolfsbane in this lane. Although did not see the Enchantress coming because I don't really know like what the strategy here is. It looks like it could just be a mid-range deck and just kind of playing good cards in general. I'm not really seeing a lot of like linking factors to where I would have seen the Enchantress coming. But it could just be kind of like a generic, not generic, but a general disruption slash mid-range deck. That's my best guess. Having Bast with this opening hand is quite nice. I'm going to save it for one more turn just to get a little greedy with the value. Looks like we're playing a Thanos deck, which being the first and only Silver Surfer deck I've ever played that doesn't run Killmonger, this is going to be interesting. I've not played against... I think I've played against one Thanos deck so far, but I had Killmonger, so it was like, whatever. This one should be interesting. I don't know what to do here. I really want to win Hala to kill these two. But with the ongoing effect plus everything else going on, I don't know if that's really going to work out that well. I'd like to get Wong down just so that they don't get Wong. This is tough. Actually, I think I know my play. Since I'm getting their hand next turn, I think I'm just going to go Angela Gambit this turn. Although they could just Reality Stone again. And I think that's probably likely, actually. Do I play around them Reality Stoning? I think I will. Okay, cool. Did they just tell me what this was? That doesn't seem correct. Now, do I want to risk going for Gambit to destroy some of their cards? Like, do I want a double Gambit or double Surfer? My gut tells me double Surfer. Because right now, the only thing I really want to destroy is Devil Dino, and it's already 2, 4, 6, 7 cards. So you'd have a 1 out of 7, and then a 1 out of 6, which doesn't feel ideal. And I feel like they still need to play something middle, because I could win this lane. I don't know. There was an argument to going Gambit, double destroy, Silver Surfer here, because then that would potentially tie up the middle, kill some stuff, do some other juicy stuff. I'm very glad we decided to play around the Reality Stone there, because that would have gotten very bad otherwise. Okay, we've got Bast in the opener, Silver Surfer. I honestly think we don't be greedy this time, because I'd probably like to get Angela down next turn. So we'll do it. Ugh. That was not an even exchange. Me losing a 3-power Iron Man for your Sentinel is not even at all, Mr. Collector deck. That was the worst trade deal in all time, of all trade deals. I don't really like the way this is going so far. They're either gonna get a Surfer or a Wolf's Bane. They're both tied, so I don't really know how that works. I'm assuming it's just random. Try the Wong. I don't think this is ever enough to win either lane. Now we have to win both. So this gives me 5 good amount in this lane, and then only 3 in this lane. I don't think this wins, but I'm willing to play it out. Hated that copies the buffs. Oh, leader. I feel bad because we have not gotten to actually do this for real yet. We've gotten Bast off a couple times, but we haven't really gotten an early negative. But now we at least have the hand for it. If turn 1 Bast there would have been even better, because now Bast is just going to turn into like a dead draw at some point. And we drew Iron Man, which is the card we want the most in our deck when we're playing a Mr. Negative deck, but I'm not going to complain because we got the Psylocke Mr. Negative opener. And we'll just see what happens. Brood is at least a decent one to not negative. I just double negative that, actually. That looks really cool flipped, by the way. We're not playing you yet, but you look really cool flipped.
Clear for takeoff.
I we'll just go Iron Man for now. Definitely looks like a Silver Surfer deck.
I am Iron Man.
Opponent snapped.
I think we're just playing all of this out. So like Ironheart, Gambit, Wolfsbane Surfer. Because that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 8 to this location just off of Bishop. Not counting any potential Ironhearts, and then Silver Surfer would give plus 12. And then this location is going to get 3, 9, 12, 18. I think I like that. I'm not going to snap back. Oh, that looks incredible. That looks so good. Let's see what we destroy. I was hoping it'd be Maximus just to really just rub it in. Alright, so we at least got to see kind of what the deck wants to do here, even if it wasn't the best negative game, but we got a lot of the flipped cards we wanted. Bast stayed in the deck as well. That's really the goal, is if Bast doesn't show up by like turn 1 or 2, you really just want him to not show up at all for the most part. Unless you didn't negative. If you don't draw a negative, then Bast is good later on as kind of like a wannabe negative. But yeah, that's the Bast negative Silver Surfer deck. I think the next deck that I'm going to try is going to be kind of like a touch on the other Silver Surfer deck I was playing, the Sarah version, but we'll do like a Bast Sarah, so kind of like a, we'll probably pull out like the Maximus, Polaris, Cosmo type things, and we already have these two in, but we'll add in Ironheart and any of the other cheaper ones, and then we'll throw in Bast, so it'd be a combination of like, instead of negative, we're going to go Bast into the lower power, stronger ability 3-drops plus negative, maybe Wong and Sarah, and we'll see how that goes. So look forward to that tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, that's going to be it for now, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Let me know if there's any other decks you guys want to see, and we'll see you guys next time.